A lot of you Scorpios are wishing upon a star that you find the right one for you. Literally, right? You have the star and the the star and the 7 of Wands, right? I understand that your relationships have been kind of messed up, but because that's the type of experiences that a Scorpio has to go through, because you have to go through difficult experiences a lot of times so that you can actually get to the bottom of what it is that you really want. And being a Scorpio, a lot of Scorpios tend to be in very powerful position. Condoleezza Rice, Bill Gates, Scorpio, right? Much, much more. Demi Moore. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. I can name a bunch. But with you Scorpios, a lot of you got to understand though that even though you wish for the correct one, right, which is cool, you know, you still have to be prepared to make sure that you are ready for the right one, even if they really were to show up. And the 4 of Swords now represents how, so you have to prepare for that, right? Because when it comes to finding the right one for you, you don't want to be upset. You don't want to be bitter. And the mentality, you don't want to give up, because the 4 of Swords represents kind of thinking that you're not going to find the correct person. And that's not necessarily true though, you know, because it really is just a matter of dating as much as you can, and the right type, or I should say the dating as much as you can, but knowing what to look out for to basically back off. It's really a combination of those two things. Dating as much as you possibly can, right? And backing off whenever it is that you see somebody isn't the correct choice, right? And a lot of times you'll have people who will come out here and they'll have the mentality of, well, oh, you know, I don't want to necessarily give it up, right? On one side, it's I don't necessarily want to give it up because this, that, and the third, right? Because how do I know if the person is really interested? Listen, and this is the thing it is that I've been trying to say. Even good, regardless of whatever side you're on, right? What you're into. Good people are still gonna not know everything. So the Temperance now and the King of Pentacles is about how you Scorpios have to understand to use your wisdom. Don't give up. Continue to look. But understand what a person is asking for. Understand if the person is just around you trying to be a parasite, or if they're actually trying to contribute. What do I mean when I say contribute? Are they going to share their resources, for one? That's a problem. A lot of people tend to have problems sharing their resources, especially in particular when somebody is trying to go dig or be a parasite or create parasocial relationships. It's this idea of they're really giving you so little, but they're asking for so much. But they're trying to make you think that what they're asking you, right, or excuse me, or what they're giving you is, and what they're asking you is vice versa. So they're trying to make it seem like what they're asking of you to give to them, which would be your entire life's work, your dedication to achieving your goals. They're trying to make it seem like that's small, right? And them, they're trying to make it seem like them showing you attention means so much, right? So the thing is that the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles represents, so if a person does not want to share their resources, if they got a problem paying bills, this is the thing that I want you to know. That is a dub. Do not go out with somebody that cannot find resources for themselves. I'm going to say this again, Scorpio, so that you can have a better understanding of what to look out for when you are staying away from somebody. Unless it's some extreme case where the person is a quadriplegic or they are mentally disabled. Could happen. Could happen, right? But unless it's an extreme case like that, do not go out with anybody who does not run their own business, right? And does or does not have their own job. If they do not have the ability to make resources to be able to sustain themselves, you know what that says about the person on both sides? If they are not striving to actually make that change, you know what that says about them? Right? And this doesn't necessarily mean that it's always the case, but generally speaking, you know what that says about them, Scorpio? Right? This is what the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles represents. It means that the person is a waste of time because they're going to come around you, be around you, and look to parasite off of you and be a leech. They have no resources to contribute, especially at a time like this. The greater majority of the world is not rich. How is one person going to put the financial burden of two people on one person? So that's a dub. So the Ace of Cups now in the High Priestess represents how, but as far as what to look out for, right? If the person has the ability to keep their mouth shut, because why? Because when you close your mouth, then you go into a meditative state. So if a person constantly needs to talk, they need that level of stimulation. They're always trying to get attention and trying to fill the void of silence with noise. Stay away from them. If a person does not read, that's another thing too. How many people, I've said this before, how many people read? Everybody want to act like they're the smartest. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people want to act like they're the smartest person in the world, but then you not keeping your head in a book. You're not reading them. And then you have the Strength. Okay, the Strength card now represents if you can tell that a person is bad for you or not a very good fit for you, Scorpios, if the person is very egocentric, they think that they know every single thing. That's how it is that you know you should stay away from them, right? If it's always this hyper competitive undertone and overtone, right? You trying to talk to them and it's always this competitiveness of, oh, you did that? I did that too. Oh, no, thank you. I got this good. Oh, no, I got this and I got that and I got this. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, X, Y, Z. And it's like that goes to show you how slow the person is. They're stupid. You want to know why? Because how they going to be in a relationship with somebody when they completely miss the point of a relationship building exercise? The point is not to downgrade you, you idiot. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying them, right? The point is not to downgrade them. The point is to actually start acting like a relationship by learning how to do things together. Duh. So if a person, right, Strength. So if a person is hyper competitive, right? They're in the lower element of Leo, right? The excessive stupid pride, right? The idea of, going against common sense just to showboat and sell wolf tickets and act like they're so brave. That's a dub. Because what it shows is the person lacks such common sense. They don't even look at it like, they don't even understand the teamwork, partnership, relationship building exercise. And on top of that, the ability to have somebody in your corner that's looking out for you. That extra safety of not only having yours, but also having somebody else to cushion the fall so you can get back up. I'm trying to tell you, Scorpios, there's a lot of short yellow bus people out here. I'm just trying to say. So let's clarify the Strength. So, excuse me, let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yes, if you're looking for the real thing, like it is, as I said before, right? You have to pay attention to if the person can have a conversation, if they can hold a conversation. If the person, like I said, is excessively prideful, then that's a dub. The Nine of Swords, if the person is making you feel down and depressed, if the person gives you one-word answers as you're trying to contact them, this is what it is I'm trying to tell you, Scorpios. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to make a relationship with this idiot work. So you Scorpios better be on your P's and Q's, because there's a lot of people out here looking for a bag, looking for somebody to spend a lot of money on them, and then they can basically just go to the next person like a parasite and leech off of them and continue to do it. Then they can just easily, quote unquote, pick up and leave, even though that's not really the case. But that's pretty much it. That's all, some of the ways that you know you can trust somebody. And that's also some of the ways in which you can know that you shouldn't trust anybody or trust that person in particular. But that's pretty much it. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.